They did everything they could. He's a fucking bullshitter and he's a salesman, which is what the fucking job calls for. This company's a corporation. You should have picked that up when he was running for president. He sounded just like a salesman. He was telling people what they wanted to hear. Mr. Trump, what about your health care plan? We'll be the healthiest people alive. Next question, please. We'll have white teeth, we'll be orange and tan. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. Mr. Trump, what about your tax plan? There won't be any taxes. I'll pay you. Just fucking vote for me. I have to beat this fat bitch. Don't embarrass me up here, please. Yeah, I fucking love Trump, you know. Wants to build a wall. I think that's stupid. Why build a fucking wall when you have machine guns and flamethrowers? We don't even talking about using weapons to defend. What a fucking, where are we? You gonna tell me if you picked off one of those creeps coming over the fence, anybody else would follow for the next 10 years? Answer me. Answer me, you fucks. No. Okay, you don't have to kill him. That's a little too medieval for you people. Okay, just a super soaker filled with cat piss. Just fucking drench him. Be inventive with a wall. Make it like the Green Monster at Fenway. You know, put seats at the top, people with rifles. Every time an illegal gets killed, the guy comes out and puts a 1 up on the board. Trump actually had a great idea during he couldn't have come up with this line. Somebody must have given him this line. They were saying, the press a couple weeks ago, a wall is medieval. And Trump goes, well, a wheel is medieval. We're still using that. It's a great fucking line. The other reason I watch Fox News is for the commercials. All the products are for people in the late 90s. And I'm starting to want some of this shit. There's a fine line between somebody in their 90s and a lazy guy in his 50s, you know? Who doesn't want a tub with a fucking door that opens? I mean, I'm 57 years old. I have the balls of a Great Dane. I don't want to do this in front of the mirror every morning. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Acorn stair lift? You don't want an Acorn stair lift in your house? You come home shit-faced on a Saturday night, that staircase to your bedroom looks like Mount fucking Everest. Are you shitting me? Just strap yourself in. The wife's coming down the stairs. Fuck you, bitch. I'm drunk. Catch me. Clothesline. I love those commercials for the Acorn stair lift. The woman is like 97 years old. You can't tell if she's going upstairs or to heaven. See you later, kids. Grammy hasn't taken a good dump in 3 weeks. I might see you, I might not. Catheter? Who doesn't want a catheter? Come on. It's 3 in the morning, you want to get up to piss? Fuck that. Run a tube from my dick to the toilet. I'm not getting up. I'm glad I get to drive. I do any gigs that I don't want to get on a plane any fucking more. I went to Boca Raton last week, and first time I get on a plane in about 6 months. It reminded me why I don't do it. And person in front of me, emotional support puppy. Lady behind me, emotional support cat. People are riding llamas and shit, fucking deer. But don't bring a peanut on the plane. That might fucking, somebody could be allergic to a peanut. I get 19 inches of cat dander on my forehead, but don't show me a payday bar. That's like ricin, motherfucker. Get that shit out of my way. Tired of traveling and hotel. You know, I guess I'm a nationalist. I lean right. I don't know what the fuck I am, but yeah, I'm a nationalist and I'm white, but I'm not supposed to say that. I believe in the country as a whole, and I'm white, but don't say that. That makes you a Nazi. Suck my ass. Suck my ass. But the progressives love to show off their brains. You can't get away from it, you know? I'm confronting globalists everywhere. I'm checking into the Hyatt Hotel in Boston, beautiful hotel. Girl behind the counter goes to me, would you like the green eco package? And sure enough, I was right. She goes, for every day you hear that you don't use the maid service, we'll give you 500 points on your next stay at a Hyatt Hotel. Does that bother you people? Hotels are not washing the bedding under the guise of conserving water. I said to the fucking lady, yeah, they're not washing the bedding. I said to the lady, did the guy that stayed in my room before me, did he have the green eco package? How about the people that stayed in the room before him? Did they have the eco package? Am I going to be rolling around to somebody's moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sweat for the next 3 days? For Christ's sake. conserving water so Kimba in Nigeria could have a drink without a mouthful of fish eggs. Tough shit. He was born in a shithole. You heard the president. It's not my fault. I'm just trying to wash my hair and clean my ass. So I go in to use the shower at the Hyatt in Boston. They have a water-saving shower head. Took me 40 minutes to get my hair damp. Just standing there, fucking fuming for like 40 minutes, and finally I felt the drop. Turns out I was crying. I was so goddamn angry. Then I go to use the toilet. I look in the toilet, there's 2 tablespoons of water in the toilet total. 2 tablespoons. I just spent $60 on myself at Chipotle. I don't think that's gonna get it done. 70 pounds of beans and rice, that's gonna take it out to the Hudson. I don't know, I think you might wanna give me an eye drop more. That's not gonna fucking this much water. We're recycling shit water? There's not a temperature high enough that you can boil my shit water that I want it back in my life for the next 40 years, okay? Let the DeSanti company scoop it up and sell it to people in nice plastic bottles, okay? You do the place, thank you. Then I go to, we're recycling shit water. Do you understand? Look, I'm not a wasteful person. I grew up in the 70s. My dad was a Marine. If I left the lights on in the house, he'd knock me out, you know? But we take this stuff too far. When I say we, I'm talking about liberal fuckstains. Are you with me? Fucking... You remember Sheryl Crow, that titless wonder, had a few hits back in the 90s? She actually said this in an interview. She said, after you have a bowel movement, you should use no more than 1 square of toilet paper to clean yourself. I wouldn't want to be her manicurist, huh? Mr. Clow, you got shit under your nail. You got poop under your nail, Mr. Clow. You can't use 1 square. You go 4 or 5 square toilet paper. You got shit under your nail. You got poop under your nail, Mr. Clow. You can use a 4 or 5 square toilet paper. What do you do? Imagine her fingernails. Looks like a mechanic who worked on a transmission for 14 hours. Got the hands of Demi Moore and Ghost after the pottery scene. I mean, Jesus H. Christ. I'm 57. My parents are still alive, technically, and they are getting really old, and I hate calling home. My mother answers the phone. It's like calling the Obituary Hotline. She starts rattling off everybody that's died within a mile of my house in the last 9 years. She sounds like Belushi at the end of Animal House. Niedermeyer, dead. Barberi, dead. Consoli, dead. Hayes, dead. Thompson, dead. I go, Ma, how did Mrs. Hayes die? My mother goes, she was walking to church, she slipped on some ice and fell, and her hip bone came right through her ass. But that's not the funny part. Then she goes, she almost bled out on the sidewalk. I go, you just used the word bled out? You're an 81-year-old white woman. What are you, dating El Chapo? What the fuck?